I ain't got no tequila on here.
Hey, look.
They won't let me smoke.
Boy, yeah. You feel me? Let me see what Facebook talking like.
Oh, you want? Let me share this because we gonna got that.
Oh, the book.
Yeah.
Oh, we live, like hey live, hey.
Cause my book kind of crazy right now.
Oh, your book crazy too?
Yeah.
Hey,
Come
look.
out, no.
Hey, look,
No,
boy. All I can say is, look, NEXTONDECK Unsigned Radio Live, man.
Hey.
And boy, today is the first
shit, them
episode.
liar.
The first episode of Politicking with PREZZ. Y'all stay locked in. Go ahead. Thank you, brother. Thank you. Get my lights right, baby. That's my big brother, Ham. Boy, you hear me? He my little brother, but that nigga dunk on you, too. We here right now. We live. Y'all turn them volumes down.
Yo, what's the name? Yeah, I'm trying to make sure you're thinking.
Y'all ready?
I'm with it. Bro, ain't got his stuff. Hold on, let me slide
Read the
up.
lights, my boy. Hey, we in the building, man. Fire Riot in the building, man. CP in the building, man. Y'all already know what to say when you see me. Play my shit, PREZZ. I got you. Shout out to my boy Ham Newton. Kept y'all rocking all day today. But boy, today is time. You hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, come up through the degree because the head fire. Enough to flip, I got the head now. Logan get sick when the rhyme me. How to get in the city, keep my shit rockin'. Michael Jackson Thriller, how I nigga rock shit. Came in with it, monster in my pocket. Booted like a sinner, I said poppin'. And then I got thing he could do about it. Ooh, told him I'ma rhyme it like a hoopie. Till the doors fall off, tell her cool me. Got an ass so fat, it killed me. I don't really know her name, I call her boo to me. Snuck in with the kids and try to shoot me. Smacked on that now I'm cool. Hit the weed and the pass it to my home team. Before I sell weed, I'ma sell weed. I just like to have what my need. I don't need smashed on to the team. Throw a little cheese, she can shake some. Make money, money. Come up to the degree because the head fire. Enough to the flip, I get the head now. Logan get sick when the rhyme me. How to get in the city, keep my shit rockin'. Michael Jackson Thriller, how I nigga rock shit. Came in with it, monster in my God. Booted like a sinner, I said poppin'. And then I got thing he could do about it.
Think you're fresh, you ain't seen shit yet. Been ass stacks, no refund checks. One look at your boy, make it get wet. I can fuck in the day, how much you wanna bet? I'm the man in my city, every side get respect. I ain't know for wearing Nikes, but they know I got a shit. Got a flesh from the north, keep the gas on D. Smoke the weed, she brought me your shit.
Come up to the degree because the head fire. Enough to flip, I got the head now. Logan get sick when the rhyme me. How to get in the city, keep my shit rockin'. Michael Jackson Thriller, how I nigga rock shit. Came in with it, monster in my pocket. Booted like a sinner, I said poppin'. And then I got thing he could do about it. NEXTONDECK Unsigned Radio Live. We in the building. This segment right here is special, man. This segment's special, man. And I can't tell y'all no lie. The one thing that makes this segment special for me, man, is because this segment is where we get to some business. You feel me? This is where we can talk some facts. This is where we can talk some game. This is where we can educate, inform, and politic with PREZZ. You hear me? So listen, y'all make sure y'all stay tapped in, man. Share this live, man. And you know, if ain't nobody got unsigned artists, we got unsigned artists, man. Send that music in for the night, man. We'll be live at 8 to get you played. You hear me? And y'all stay locked in for that. But I'm gonna go ahead and let my co-host for this segment go ahead and introduce himself. Hey. CP.
How y'all doing, man? How y'all doing, man? Y'all might know me as CP, the artist formerly known as Prime to God.
Okay.
Hey, but I'm going by Teron Paul right now. We doing a little rebrand. Y'all see the clothing, you know what I mean? Be the brand, you know. Stay dangerous, all that good stupid stuff. Secret society, don't tell nobody. Everybody can't come, all that shit.
Hey, that's real, man. Hey, shout out to my boy.
Yeah.
Hey, and today, our guest today, man, hey, Miss Fire Riot, baby.
Hey, what's good?
Introduce yourself, man. Let the people know where you're from, who you are. And then go ahead and introduce us to what's going on today.
All right. My name is Fire Riot. I am a upcoming artist in the Trey. We both from South Florida. I actually
Hey, shout out to South Florida, baby. Yeah,
Floridian in the
big
building.
deal for you.
You feel me? It's a good vibe. It's a vibe. It's a vibe. You feel me? So, you know, we got a little situation going on. It's like a little mini beef.
What?
If you want to.
What? Earlier today, you told me it was a reason that you really wanted this interview. What was that reason? I mean, like.
So I wanna shed light on like the fact that your community is everything, and networking it's gonna be the major contribution to your net worth. And it's like, we as a community need to stick together. Local rappers need to stick together, and local rappers need more support. And we need a platform where we can continue to network. So, my bad.
I swear it sounded like you were
Yeah,
talking
my
about
bad.
y'all need Next on Deck. That's what I heard.
That's
I
what the
heard
fuck
y'all
I
need
heard
Next
too.
on Deck.
That's
You hear
kinda
me?
what I heard a little bit too.
Oops.
That's what it sounded like.
Oops.
Sounded like a platform.
But look, like we trying to work. It's like I'm actually glad that I'm here, because like it feels a little bit more comfortable than like what's been going on lately. And it's just, I feel like things can go a little bit smoother than they are, and there was a little bit of confusion that kind of jumbled up, you know, the point that was actually trying to be made. And at the end of the day, it's like, all I want is for everybody that's trying to do the same thing as me, and that's make music and make money off of making music, doing what you love. I mean, everybody should have that opportunity. Everybody should be able to network and, I mean, not have to stress about nothing.
Hey, I take that. So listen, before we get any further, I want to go ahead and give my preface of what happened over the last couple of days with me.
Oh, God.
So, you know, at the end of the day, you know, one thing we do here at Next on Deck is we like to shed light and put any positive spotlight on all opening artists, any artist that's trying to do what they're trying to do. We want to make sure we specialize in that. So I got a phone call from a guy named Bob Zilla, and he was like, yo, I got this dope interview I think you should do. He was like, yo, like, real talk, if you sleep on this interview, you know what I'm saying, you can miss a lot of some. So I'm like, all right, cool, whatever. You feel me? It's a lot of rappers, and you know, I try to do everything I can. Yeah, but make sure when you do talk, you talk in the mic though.
Gotcha.
All right. So Bob Zilla hit me like 5 times, back to back. And you know, I know it's about some business when Bob hit me. So I hit him again. He was like, yo, what you got for tomorrow? I say, cool. Today and yesterday, I got 7 phone calls from from not only artists, but also media personnel. Like, you feel me? And everybody's talking about this situation. Today, a young man knocked on my front door. Hold on. The boy knocked on my front door. Bruh, and was like, listen, it's this girl named Fire Raya, and, you know, she going into a B-Dot, and she trying to get an interview, and you need to go her interview. I say, whoa. Give me a couple hours, right? So with that being said, I want to say, with this being the topic that it is, with a subject matter of local artists, independent artists, unsigned artists, I felt like why not make this place the place to talk about it? Why not make this place to discuss it?
Absolutely.
With that, of course, we like to make sure that we have a balanced playing field so we can exchange information and build upon each other's ideas and understandings. So with that, you feel me? When I got that Fire Riot interview, I had to make a phone call because I seen another post. You feel me? I seen another post. And of course, if you guys don't know who that is, that's
AKA Mr. Dissenting Opinion.
Hey, listen, boy. My boy came through with some very valid points. You feel me? So I just wanted to give an opportunity for the discussion to be had. For any artists that may need this type of conversation to get some of this information and feedback as we discuss it. And I just want to make sure y'all know the Next on Deck got y'all anytime y'all need us. You hear me? So look, with that being said, man, Next on Deck Unsigned Radio Live, man, we're presenting our first episode of Politicking with PREZZ. Hey, CP, would you do me a favor, man, and give me, I guess, the other thesis?
Other side.
Yes. Yes. Give me.
I mean,
give me
I'm gonna tell you the truth. All jokes aside, I really agree with pretty much everything that she said just now. You know what I mean? What I disagree with is that it's the radio's job. It's 102 Jam's job. Like, I don't feel that because I'm an artist myself. Like, the people who know me know I'm an artist. If you don't know, yes, I'm an artist. I sing, I write, I rap, I do whatever it takes. Like, you know what I'm saying? I've been whatever. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, like, we as artists in general, like, we get angry with 102 Jams because they won't give us this, they won't put us on the radio or do this or do that. But in reality, it's not 102 Jam's job to put us on the radio or get you a buzz. Like, you get a buzz, and that's why you get on the radio. That's why it's an achievement to get to the radio. If you could just pay to get on the radio, or if you could just do anything and be on our radio station, it wouldn't be an achievement. It would be just like, bro, you gotta get 20 racks, bro, and then you can get on the radio. Like it, and I feel like I'm almost 100% sure it's illegal to pay to get on the radio. I'm
Payola?
almost payola is illegal.
Definitely
Like I'm 100% sure that's illegal. So like at the end of the day, like when we say they don't support local artists, in reality they don't owe local artists anything. Their listenership is not majority independent artists. Their listenership is majority people who want to listen to music that they already like. Like, you know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, the personalities on the radio, they're not picking the music. I've been in the radio station with them. They sit there, they hit a button, the music plays, there's a time slot where it stops, and then they do their thing. And when it's not that, when there's an actual DJ in the building and they play music, there are local artists that gets played. I know several local artists that have been, like, personally know, like, can call them, several artists that have been on the radio.
Give me a few from the region. We know 102
from
Jams.
the area. From the area, I'll run off a few. Like
Wait. 102 Jams is primarily based in the Triad area of
it's
North Carolina, right?
it's in Reedsville, technically, but it's pretty much Greensboro if you want to.
Don't forget, we got
like
a lot
technically,
of viewers from across the states. And
yeah.
different parts.
Technically, it's based in Reedsville, but it's really Greensboro. It's like the Greensboro exit. Nobody, you know what I'm saying? But it's in Virginia, North Carolina. It's actually national because they got an app and everything.
Syndicate. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, like they are national radio.
So who are some of the artists from the area?
From just this area.
Yeah, from the area where they're
From
based
just this
at.
area. First of all, Luke Nasty and the 336 Boys, they
Shout
were
out
on
Luke
they were on
Nasty.
the radio before like Luke Nasty went crazy. The Moneymaker song, Jerry White, the LACD Boys,
Shout out
Diego
Jerry
Cool.
White. Diego Cool.
Fletcher was on the radio.
Oh, Fletcher.
When my boy, I just want to know your name. That was my joint. Hey,
Yeah.
my boy Fletcher, stupid. But
You know I'm new to the
yeah,
scene.
I forgot you from Florida. My bad. My boy Fletcher. Who else was on the radio? Cream Team, Rise, Rick Ruckus, Kenny Cocaine. Them some older artists like Lito Bands is a younger one, and I want to say Young Nigga World was on the radio, but I'm not sure. Rest in peace to Jig. I'm not sure, but I just remember that song being all over everything. I'm not sure. But, like, it's several, like, I've been on the radio myself, not like a song, but I've been on the radio a few times to either talk or sing because they did some stuff at a car show, which they did a lot for independent artists at that car show. It was a lot of people who got to perform, a lot of people got to be seen. I got to be seen. Like, my views, a lot of my views went crazy right after I did that. I got up on stage and sang, and then, like, the next day or a day or two later, I went on there and I had a singing battle against another like regional local, like 336, I believe, artist, and me and him had a whole battle. We got to say our little piece or whatever, like whatever we wanted to do, and we sang, and like all day they played it, and it really made me look great because they was clowning old boy and everything, like, you feel me, like, but they show love. It's just like it's a way that they go about things, and it's really not even their job. Like,
So with that being said, I got a question for you, Raya. What made you make your first initial statement? Was there what was the situation? What made you if there was a misunderstanding, if you feel like there was a misunderstanding, what could have been? How did it get started? How did the rebuttals and the reactions and the comments back and forth start?
So I feel like what it all boils down to is what I was trying to get across is not what ended up circulating as the topic of conversation. So basically what I was trying to get across is I feel like local radio stations should support their local artists more than they do. And that didn't necessarily mean radio play. So radio play came in because I was referring to what he was advertising at the time, and the first thing you see is, do you want to be on the radio? So
Was that a post?
it was an advertisement for
it was part of the caption.
Okay.
It was part
It's
of the
like-
caption.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, it
It's,
wasn't the
I
whole
mean, it's. I'm
caption.
pretty sure it's still up.
Yeah,
But,
yeah, I'm sure it is,
And I
too.
was not the only one that was kind of thrown off by it, because somebody else, and that's what I actually kind of stemmed off of, because they was like, oh, so like you not like doing radio placement.
Can we acknowledge that there was also like more words to that caption and a whole video attached to it where he explained what was gonna be given in that? Can we acknowledge that though? So like it's not like he tricked anybody into believing that he was gonna put you on the radio, because he says that all the time that it's illegal. As a matter of fact, he said it like he says it all the time that it's illegal.
It says, do you want to get on the radio series? Tonight is the night, so you want to get on the radio. About 7 spots left. Cash out $50 to B.TV, and an email will be sent.
That's the Instagram post. I was talking about the one on
Well,
Facebook.
that's
I didn't see that. My fault.
Well, I didn't see
I
the
definitely
Facebook
didn't see
post.
that one.
So
I mean, I just seen the video where he was talking about it.
See, this is what I was going based off of.
For sure.
And it really do be perspective. It be
No,
what
that's
And
understandable.
I can kind of see how that could
Yeah,
be.
me too. Like I
misleading.
definitely.
It was misleading. So I mean,
Yeah.
it was.
Maybe not intentional though.
No, I'm
I
not
don't think
saying.
it was-
I'm not
okay,
saying
gotcha.
that it was like on some like he was doing it out of malice. I don't think
Yeah,
that
for
it was
sure.
coming from a bad place.
Okay.
I don't.
I just wanted to make
Yeah,
sure like
no.
we wasn't like trying to push that he was trying to trick people into thinking
no,
like,
no,
yeah,
no.
okay. Cool,
I'm not
cool,
looking
cool,
at
cool.
it like
For sure,
on
for
some
sure.
scamming type. That's
Bet.
not
Oh,
that,
okay.
that
Cool,
wasn't
cool,
the
cool.
problem. The problem was it was a little misleading, and it was a little confusing. So I asked. I was like, like so. I mean, why is it that I think the first thing that I addressed, if I'm not mistaken, was the lack of support, because my initial statement was like, why is it that I can go listen to 102 right now and hear Who I Smoke, which is about rap beef basically in a whole nother state, but I don't hear my local artists. Like I don't hear the people that I've been listening to for the past few weeks. I lately have been doing a whole lot of showcases. So like.
Yeah.
I'm up front.
Like you're networking.
Yeah, like
Networking.
I'm in the front lines networking with artists that are trying to do the same thing as me. They're trying to accomplish the same thing as me. So I was just looking at it like, dang, if I'm a rookie in the game. Like I just started dropping music 2.5 months ago. For
sure.
Oh,
So,
welcome to the world, baby.
right, thank you.
Hey, boy,
finna
you
get
got-
real
hey,
crazy,
look, I ain't gonna tell you
Slime.
a lie, you got a crash
It's
course.
gonna get real
Hey,
crazy,
hey,
Slime. Listen. You got a better start than listen.
I came out
You got a
swinging.
better start than everybody in the world.
I
But
came out swinging.
Can I address the question you asked?
Yeah.
Like the reason you hear Who I Smoke on the radio is because when Who I Smoke dropped that video, that bitch got 1 million views.
Right. and
That's
so-
why. When you get 1 million views, the radio station's algorithm, remember we was talking about algorithms earlier before the cameras came on. The radio station's algorithms let them people that's in charge of picking the station, I
Right.
mean the songs, know that, hey, this fits our brand of music that we play, and this is what people are listening to. Play that. The people don't get a choice. The algorithms mostly pick this stuff. Yeah, you get little stuff that slip in and requests. In reality, I guarantee you Who I Smoke gets 100, maybe 1,000 times more requests than any of the local artists around here. Because if not, it would be on the radio.
So that right there actually ties into how the conversation kind of went left. So my original post, it was on some like why is there a lack of support? And then also I ended the statement with like I was actually going to take the course until I realized that it doesn't come with radio placement. So
It's illegal.
think-
Whoa, time out.
It's
Hold on.
illegal.
right, and no,
Yeah,
and
we
I
gotta-
know like payola
okay,
is
got it.
illegal, but
Yeah.
like I wasn't saying like I'm gonna hand you $50 and you gonna slap me on the radio.
Okay.
Where it went left was the response.
Can we admit that like you didn't address him as calm, cool, and collected?
I did
as
it
you-
first.
Oh,
Okay,
if you say
okay,
so.
the-
I
well,
disagree.
Well,
I mean,
I
like
can read it
initially,
right now. No.
initially,
I got
my
the
love,
screenshots.
yes. Initially, my love, yes. It definitely was. It definitely was a very mutually respectful conversation, and I don't see in the conversation that you shared on your page where he ever disrespected you.
He was very condescending.
No. You perceived it as condescending because you
No,
can't.
he was being
He was
condescending.
being honest. Everything he said in that statement was,
He was
just honestly what he's been trying to tell
Saying
you.
it in
That
a smart ass.
no, baby. You just definitely have a misunderstanding of how the music industry works. So you need that, and that is literally
well-
wait. That is literally what that man's whole purpose of doing this thing is, to show you the right way. He's saying like you feel some type of way, baby, because you don't understand how this works. So if you pay for this, I'm going to show you how it works so you will understand what you need to do, as opposed to feeling like we're not helping y'all when, one, it's not our job, and two, we do help y'all. Like we're giving y'all the blueprint now. This is a radio, the big dog at that radio station as far as air personalities, and on top of that, it's DJ Deron Juan. Deron Juan around here is a big dog DJ. Like he ain't no pushover DJ. Like they're spending their time. They get paid to be everywhere they go. Everything they do, they get paid for it. They are tired of answering the same questions for people over and over again for free. They've been doing it for like 20, 30 years, answering the same. I ain't gonna say 20, 30, but at least 10, 15 years. They've been doing the same thing, answering the same questions. They're tired. People respect things more when you have to pay for it. If I make you pay for it and you got to sit through this Zoom call, you're gonna get to talk to me personally. I ain't gonna give you nothing generalized. And two, you're gonna respect this call more, and it's gonna be people that's gonna ask questions that you didn't think to ask. You see what I'm saying? Like that is a serious opportunity.
Okay,
and I can
so,
understand.
Here we go. I get it.
I get it.
Cause like I feel like you don't. Cause
Wait, hold on.
Nah, I just was there where you was at like 7, 8, 9, 10 years
and like
ago.
I've been hearing that all day too.
Y'all
but,
remember the rules of politicking with PREZZ, right?
Yes.
I'm quiet, bro.
Well, yeah.
I'm drinking. You see me?
All right.
This is how I shut me up.
All right. Okay. So look,
I can drink.
I got a very important question that can kind of keep it where we need it to go for the majority of the artists that are listening and tuned in. My question is this. My question is, at what point, not even what point, what are some of the things that an artist needs to make sure that they have notched off their belt under their accolades, in their checkoff list in order to make some of those things happen, I guess, to either rub those elbows and network? Oh, yeah. Oh, I don't know. I think we still good over here, though.
It looked like we still.
Yeah, we still good here. I need to know, like, what is it that radio is looking for precisely? What if anybody? I don't know who. Somebody got a somebody got a watch party up. So whoever got their watch party up, do me a favor. Go ahead and send them to the Next On Deck page so we can get this feedback, this information right here in real time, so we can discuss it. So if you guys got a watch party up, we can't get into what the community is talking about because the community is in the watch party, and those comments go to another section.
Oh yeah.
You feel me?
Share the whole video.
So if you guys want to tune in and engage in the conversation, if you guys want to express some points that we can talk on, speak on, if you guys have some solid information that you guys can help share with our community, Next On Deck is becoming the fastest musical community growing everywhere, and it's all but thanks to because of you guys and the content and information that y'all giving out, man. Hey, look. Next on Deck Unsigned Radio Live, man. Hey, this is the first episode of Politicking with PREZZ, and they over there picking at me because I got in my business mode. They like, did that boy just switch his voice up?
He ain't even from Florida no more.
Hey, he just flipped modes. Hey, look, that's
You
how
from
you do
Boston,
it.
bro?
That's how you do when you trying to get the money, though. You feel me? I'm trying to get that money. So anybody looking
for
to
sure,
host
for
me, book me for a hosting gig or anything, just know. Whatever you guys need me to do, I can moderate, I can turn you up, I can crank you down, I can take you out.
Hey,
Hey,
take it out, gang.
so listen, hopefully we're getting out all those people to get ready to come into the Next On Deck page. We're going to get some more comments so we can check it out and see what the people are talking about. What are some of those things that you've seen a lot of those artists do that did hit radio, Mr. Teron Paul?
I can't say like 100%. I did post a status and express my own feelings. I wasn't in the Zoom. I wasn't in the Zoom call, so I can't speak for him or what they did.
They did give out.
But I can say that he commented on my status and said, "Damn, was you in the Zoom call?"
Who did?
B-Dot.
B-Dot.
He was like, "Damn, was you in the?" But like from what I have gathered, radio over the years of like I actually know a lot of people who have been on the radio who work in the radio station. Like a lot of people who've been on the radio, managers, people who do music, because I brush shoulders with a lot of people. So in general, they're looking for you to already have a following before you get on the radio.
What did you have in your post?
I basically said that what I was saying at the beginning.
Nah, don't basically read that for me. Read it for me, cause I want to make sure we get it. I want to make sure we at least get
I want because I want to say
a lot more information.
Because when I write stuff down, I do it better.
Cause little South Florida savage over here, boy.
Hey, yeah,
look.
she a gangster.
Hey, boy, look, she's so savage with it, boy.
I'm just here so I don't get fined.
And I can understand when I came down here. When I got down here from Florida, bro, I was extorting rappers. You hear me?
Yeah, because you were violent.
I was pulling up, no shirt, pistol on my hip, thugging.
It ain't a speed
I
bump.
I go to a private session, bro. I be like, yo, I like that song. You gonna let me get a feature?
You gonna let me get a feature? Hey, put me on this. Hey, bro,
If
he ain't
not,
never used to wear a shirt at all.
If not, when you leave,
No shirts.
If not, when you leave, I'm gonna have the engineer pull the same track up. I might use some elements of your track and I'm gonna make it hard for you to eat.
I posted like 3 statuses, but I'm gonna go to the first
I'm
one.
gonna just repeat it.
Yeah,
I'm gonna be like,
one.
is
I'ma
you
make
gonna
it
let
hard.
me on a feature? And I'm like, you gonna let me on a feature? Like,
This is status, bro.
Hey, look.
I said, you people be so mad at 102 Jams like it's their job to help artists. It's not. It's your team's job to get you buzzing enough to get on the radio. Radio stations play music, and you listen to the shit for free. They don't owe you for listening. Advertisement pays them. If you think you and your 30 friends not listening to them is gonna hurt them, try it out. When you hear new music on the radio, it's a specific. When you hear new music on the radio, it's I can hear myself in the background. When you hear new music on the radio, it's a specific time where an actual DJ is getting to play what they choose to play. And it usually only lasts about 20 minutes or either an hour and then they back to the regular rotations. Most artists not only don't have a clean version of their own music, they don't own the beat that the music is written on, the quality isn't up to par for radio, and they don't have a correct file state to even give to a DJ to integrate it into their rotations or programs, but want their shit slapped on the radio because Ray Ray from the hood said that shit smoking. Who you should be mad at are these promoters. The same promoters who have the links and connections to get you features with artists because they book artists all the time. The same promoters who know the DJs that are on the radio because they book those DJs for parties. The same promoters who could push your music seriously for a week and drastically change the number of actual fans you have, but they choose to only push the ones who are willing to pay them a bunch of money for a dream that promoters know you're going the wrong way about. Promoters have relationships with artists, their managers, promoters have connections, promoters make money off us, promoters have relationships with the radio, financial relationships, the ones that matter. They are the ones promising you shit and taking your money with no fucking reward for it. You don't even need the radio in 2021. The right number of shares on a visual on social media will get you on the radio or the charts. As the blunt burns, because that's my, you know what I'm saying? That's my shit. You know, as
Don't
the blunt
say it on my
burns.
network, though.
Nah. I'm going to be on here. I'm going to provoke me. Teron Paul, stay dangerous.
Hello, he dangerous as hell right now. He trying to get me fined in here. I just want to be here for the artist.
Hey,
I don't even know what that is.
you don't know what it is.
Hey. So look,
Oh,
wait. So look, right? It's been a lot of talk. The conversation has actually made it to 102 Jams. Now, I want to know with even the misunderstandings that you feel like, or the deterrents or the turns and wiggles that you guys made in the conversation, actually, were there any positive points that came out of, like, you know what I'm saying, the situation, I guess?
I feel like like I was trying to say was like, what I was trying to get at was there needs to be more support for local artists. I did not mean like strictly put me on the radio. Like that's not
Yeah.
what. Like,
yeah. You had said that before.
yeah,
That's
like-
what I want. I wanted to answer that, but we started.
Yeah.
He had to go
It
business
got off
mode
into-
for a minute.
and
yeah.
that's what
He
happened.
went business nigga.
That's
yeah.
what's gonna happen over the course of 2 days.
Yeah, for
It's
sure,
like
for sure.
they
Facts.
literally
Facts,
hear
though.
me say that, and then it gets turned into a completely different conversation. Like, so
Hey,
I'm not
see the new
asking.
Candace Owens. That's what
I'm
happened
not
to Candace
saying
Owens.
like, hey, take
$5.
my track because I know it's hot and
For
put it
sure.
on the radio. That's not. I
Absolutely.
know that's not how it works. But
Exactly.
instead of listening to what like the rest of what I was saying, it got turned into a conversation of, oh, you don't know anything about the radio, so you don't know what you're talking about. So I'm gonna give you a lecture about how the radio works as if I care, because I don't. So my goal, really what I focus on as an artist is streams. I focus more so on online streaming services, like online platforms.
For
That's
sure.
that's
That
just
makes
what
sense.
I focus. That's my focus.
I would
And-
focus on that too.
And like my thing is
I
like,
think
yeah.
that's a
I
legitimate
definitely
place to
would
start.
focus
I
on
mean,
that
like,
too.
don't get me wrong. I'm not knocking nobody that made it to the radio. Like, that's what's up. Like, that's a move. That's a easy way. Well, not an easy way, but that's a great way
Yeah.
of networking. That's a good way to get
If
like
you get on there,
resources
you
and
out there.
connections.
Yeah, for sure.
It's like a quick way to get connections. But like, what I was getting at was like, I was going to a lot of showcases, and it's like, dang, I'm around all this talent, and it ain't one host in here to be seen. Like, it's not one person that can go back to the radio and be like, dang, y'all, like, Winston was lit last night. Like, it doesn't take much to support local artists. I'm not saying put music on the radio, but like, hey, if JJ from the Hood told you, like, called in and said, hey, I got a mixtape dropping next week, it takes 5 seconds to be like, hey, JJ got a mixtape dropping next week.
Yeah.
They get paid for that.
Yes, they do. Now,
They
don't
get
get me
paid
wrong.
for that.
But even
Why
with
would
that,
I do that? I get paid for that.
I guess what she's saying
wouldn't
is,
do
shoot,
that.
at least tell the people the prices.
Hey, look, but that's what he was doing. Like, see, that's what he was doing. The whole thing is like, my love, I get what you're saying. You keep saying like, yo, I'm not saying put me on the radio. You don't have to be getting put on the radio. What he's trying to get you to understand is that there's a way to get into the industry. The radio is part of the industry, but if you get in here and get in this group, he gonna teach you how to network with the DJs. He gonna teach you how to network with these promoters. He gonna teach you where to spend your money at, so you're not just giving a promoter some money for him to do some shit that's not gonna benefit you at all. He's giving you the inside scoop on what you need to do, where you need to place your money. But I disagree with you when you say he was being condescending. I just feel like the fact that you were wrong made you feel like he was being condescending to you.
No,
I feel like when he said exactly what he said, like he was saying exactly what he was saying in the video. Like, my love, people don't have the right understanding of what's going on. And you saying, so you telling me to pay you.
What's good, Sydney? I see you, baby.
When what you said, I would have said the same thing, though. Like, when I was reading it in my mind before I read his comment saying, you obviously don't have, I don't know if he said obvious, because I always say that. So that's probably what I said in my head. But, like, it basically said, like, you don't know how this works, so.
Oh.
But that's the thing.
That's why I'm giving you this
But that's what
opportunity.
what I'm trying to say.
Go ahead, y'all talk.
It's not relevant to the point that I was trying to make.
Oh, yeah, and I disagree that they don't support artists, like, other than the radio. I disagree there, too.
And I don't. So, like, that's
How long
that's
have you
just
been in
really
Winston-Salem,
different.
North Carolina? I mean, how long have you been in the area?
Since 5th grade.
Since 5th grade. So you haven't seen all the car shows. So wait, you haven't seen all the car shows. You haven't heard of Make It or Break It. You haven't heard of all the things that they do for independent.
Didn't they just stop doing car shows?
Because of COVID.
Right. So, like, I've
COVID.
seen car shows. There's been plenty of car shows.
Yeah.
since I was
102
old
Jams ain't had another one.
enough. I didn't say they did.
What I'm saying is they've been supporting the artists in the ways that a radio station is supposed to support the artists, and behind the scenes, they definitely are the ones that blow all the artists that get out of here. Waleed is from 102 Jams, like the people who will get the guys,
records?
the guys who will get you up out of here. They plugged in with the radio. Like, my whole thing is like, just saying, like, when you saying, I don't want to get on that because but like at the end of the day, like, when you getting into like saying that he's giving you, like, it's a series, because the first series is, look, this is what you need, this is what you got to have as an artist. The next series is, okay, this is who these people are. You might not know who these people are, but you need to know who these people are. Like, it's a process to getting on the radio or getting known in the industry, period.
Right, but I didn't ask him for that information.
That's him giving you support, though. That's what I'm saying. He's not giving you support in the way you like it, so you're lashing out.
No, that's not, like, okay, so.
What would you like for them to do?
Hold on, so what information were you most so
what do you
asking?
want for them to do?
I wasn't asking for information at all. I was literally, like,
She misunderstood the post.
No, I'm not saying that. He's saying that. I'm just asking you a question at this point.
It was literally nothing about that. Literally, okay, so I said,
I understand.
I know
now
5 rappers off the top, from the tray off the top of my head, that have more talent in their thumb than most of the rappers that get played on a consistent basis, that have attempted to reach out to y'all multiple times and y'all don't even blink at them. There's showcases hosted all the time out here to help shed light on local hip hop artists. On artists, and y'all don't be there, right? Like, chill on me.
They be empty.
But it's like, so you can find time to do things like ride around the city and look for stickers on cars. But it's like, you can't take 5 seconds out your day to be like, hey, this is what's going on. Like, I don't even hear them, like, promoting showcases. Like,
they get paid for that.
Right.
Okay, so I got a good question.
They a business, baby.
So I got a question.
They a business.
Hold on, and this is why we need that call-in number.
Not gonna go nowhere.
No, I'm just saying they're a business. You gotta understand that.
Y'all know the one rule. The
Here we
politic
go.
with
Here we go,
PREZZ.
PREZZ being PREZZ.
So my question is there anybody in the community, anybody with the call-in number, anybody up here that could tell us how to go about figuring out the process to go about getting that information for artists?
Go into the Zoom call that B-Dot and the man just gave y'all. That's the purpose.
What information are we referring to?
Any of the information into breaking in the industry.
The one specific statement. No. The one specific statement you was just talking about. And like you said, okay, and you know what? Now I get it now. I get what you're saying. He's saying that $50 ticket.
That's what I'm paying. That's what you're paying for.
That's what you were
they
paying.
You're paying because they tired of telling y'all this for free. They've been telling people this stuff for free for dozens of years.
It ain't
years.
necessarily your fault.
Not
because
you.
But I
You're
didn't
young as
ask
hell.
You
for
just
any
went viral, my love.
information. No,
Right.
I don't care about going viral. I've been viral plenty of times.
Well, that's why I keep asking. I don't want him. He asked his
I'm
question.
just
My question is, what do you want from them?
More support
Like
from
what?
like
what?
show
like being at
like, no,
like you want them to take time out of their day when they get paid for being like they get paid thousands of dollars for being where they be at.
Right. So
like
hold
you
on.
want them to take their time where they could be getting paid to come to this club.
I got the
to
misunderstanding.
come to
I
an
think I
artist
found it.
showcase
I found the
that
misunderstanding.
ain't nobody else asked.
Hey, y'all know the
I'm
rule.
just asking a question,
This
bro.
is this is
the
what it
ones
means.
I go to be lit.
I've never seen one. lit.
Stop it, guys. Y'all know it's only one rule. I found the misunderstanding.
Did you?
Yeah, hell yeah. Because
Let's
like
go,
you
Fred.
said, you said she wants to see them in those places. You saying that they get paid to do that. Now what happens is those promoters again.
Exactly.
The people
Exactly.
that are
Our
over there.
anger is in the
Now,
wrong
hold on.
place.
Yeah. If Next on Deck throws an event, right? If we don't spend money with B-Dot,
He not coming.
he's not coming.
Because this is what he gets paid
You
to do.
get what I'm saying?
That's
I
I'm
know.
No,
gonna leave
that's
that- I'm gonna leave that one alone,
business.
too. I'm gonna leave
Hey,
that one
No,
alone.
this is what
Hey,
I'm
look,
saying.
look.
This is facts. These are facts, though. You feel me? And this is where the education.
Hey, shout out to
process
Next
come
on
in.
Deck though, because when I first met Next on Deck, I was in this motherfucker for like 30 minutes. I let them hear like 2-3 songs. They put me on a bus. You hear me?
sit in the
They
journey,
put me
you
on
hear
the
me?
bus.
Sit
Put me in
in the
front of the
journey.
execs. You hear me?
Hey, look.
They put me on a bus. You hear me?
Hey,
You
look.
went crazy.
What I'm saying.
Put me on a
what,
bus.
what I'm saying is, you're right. And as an artist myself, I feel the same way. Those people should be in these buildings.
Mm-hmm.
Now, when we find a problem, right? I feel like we should find a solution. So if the problem is these people aren't in these events, these
promoters' ass.
we either have to get on our people
on these
who
promoters' ass.
do get us to come out, and not because they're not giving us a platform to be heard and seen, but because what are y'all doing with that money for the next one?
B-Dot was at the one that you was at, right? That you won.
I smoked they boots.
Yeah, smoke the goddamn boots. Wasn't
Hey,
B-Dot
listen,
in there?
But I make sure I can't. I make sure
That
that
was there.
as an artist though.
Waleed be popping up at shit
Check
in
this
real
out.
life.
Check
They
this
be
out, though.
popping up. Niggas just don't know what they look like in real life.
Check this
They
out. though.
be there.
This the importance, right? As an artist, I think it's certain things that great artists do to make sure that it can't be a debate.
Facts.
You get what I'm saying?
Facts.
Now, it's one thing if you want to be a niche artist and you're gonna stay in your niche and you're gonna stay in your lane. When I skill myself and I'm training on skill specific training for this music career, I make sure that anybody with some money, when they see me get done speaking to them or doing what I gotta do, the only thing they can say is,
Hey, bro,
God,
crazy.
he reminds
His
me.
energy.
He reminds me so much of me.
His energy.
He's not a bad guy. He just needs
His
a little
energy.
guidance.
Yeah,
You
he
feel
need
me?
guidance, but that energy. Hey, bro, in real life, if you're doing what you're supposed to do, if your community supports you in the way that you feel like the radio station is gonna support you, they'll come get you. The radio will come get you.
I would say this:
For a fact.
if you
They'll
make
come
sure
get
you find ways to network in communities that do support each other.
Exactly. You'll
Like
make
I
your way
said,
through there. It's about networking.
2 days ago, you found out about Next on Deck. A couple days
Yeah,
ago.
a few days ago. Yeah.
Welcome to the community. Do you
Thank
hear me?
Yeah.
Hey,
In
listen.
this community, this is what we do, and this is why I made sure
I wish I could have
found
had a
time
beef
to
with
do
the
this
radio
interview.
station when I was like 2 months in.
Hey,
Hey,
but
you
like,
snap.
look-
I know you wasn't going for that,
Can I
love.
explain myself?
I
though?
just wanted to
talk to me,
Because
yeah.
every time I try to explain myself, I don't get to explain myself.
Gotcha.
So
Gotcha. Go ahead, give it to us.
I just feel like, and I honestly, I got a better insight on it as the beef progressed, because more and more it got deeper and deeper, and it got more live. Like as the time went, like I posted those screenshots at 7 a.m. I had like 300, almost 400 shares by like 9 a.m. It went up quick. So with that being said,
People that dislike 102 Jam.
and that's what I'm trying to get at. So like my thing is like I don't want to be perceived as like the hothead, but at the same time, I just call it how I see it. So at the end of the day, like he said, a lot of people dislike 102 Jams. That's because a lot of people feel like 102 Jams dislikes them.
Or because
So-
they're entitled. They
See,
feel
you
entitled.
not let me finish again.
Yeah, let her
You're not letting
finish.
me
Let her
again.
finish, Prime.
So
Spoke on what I said.
my thing is like, if that weren't the case, there wouldn't be like 20, 30, probably even 40 artists in my inbox right now giving me personal experiences that they had where they felt disrespected or they just felt like their own local radio station did not care about them. There was even a person that came to me today and they weren't an artist. They have a clothing line and they got disrespected in their inbox. So it's like it doesn't make sense, and I guess it all comes down to the way you move. But like me, I like to work off professionalism, and I'm gonna call it how I see it. I didn't think it was professional, and that's exactly why my post on Facebook said that this station is unprofessional, because there's just certain ways you handle conversations. I don't think that the conversation had to go the way that it did, but I reciprocate energy. If I feel like you being funny, I'm Kevin Hart today.
Oh,
So,
so you're
like, yeah.
gonna match the energies.
Yeah, not only do I match energy, but like I confront things head on. I'm not a non-confrontational person. I don't mind confrontation.
All right, guys. I think we got our first call in. Guess. Talk to us, baby. How you doing? Hold on 1 second. Say it again.
Yo, what's up? This is Sway.
What's good, Sway? How you feeling, baby?
I'm feeling good. Hey, Shawty, you still talking? Go ahead and talk. I didn't know, like.
Oh no, you good. You good.
Hey,
I want to hear what you
look,
gotta say.
I feel you, yo. Hey, I grew up there all my life, bro. On the north side, they played my nigga Lico like after bro, all types of shit, bro. Like niggas been trying to do this shit, so I feel you. So I created my own little avenues and competitions to get it popping. So I feel everything that you're saying, but times need to change. We're not trying to like do things for money anymore. We trying to do things for the community, because obviously the murder rate has increased on some weird ass shit for a reason. Like it used to be cool. We used to be cool and had shit flowing, bro. It is a problem. We got to stop flexing on shorties, stop flexing on niggas. You need some money. Bro, we ain't got no money. It's grace, bro. We ain't like, bro, like what is going on? We gonna sell drugs all our life type shit. I don't know, bro.
Which is why it's like like you said, they get sick of repeating themselves with like repeating free information over and over again. That's why they charge it. Like, I feel like it's just helping your community.
Gotcha. I'm gonna go ahead and let him, my boy CP, respond as well. Hey, but we thank you for your call, man. Stay tuned in, man. Like it.
Again, like you keep saying that they don't help the local artists, and they definitely give local artists ample opportunities. They do contests. They do things all the time. They have like playlists. They have playlists on like national level playlists that they give you an opportunity to send tracks to, and if it make it on there, it make it on there. But at the end of the day, like the radio station is not where we need to be angry at as artists. We need to be upset with the promoters. The promoters here will promote these artists that have the money to pay them. The promoters in your city are who your city, your community is paying money to deal with them. You're paying money to get in them clubs and promoters in. You're paying money for these promoters to bring these artists in. You paying them literally. Y'all not paying the radio station. Collectively, if all the unsigned artists stop listening to 102 Jams today, I promise you they will be playing tomorrow. They don't need y'all. They get paid off advertisement. And in reality, we feel like, yeah, they supposed to do this, but they feel like I need to feed my kids. I need to feed my family. And if they're going to pay me $1,000 to come over here and talk about this in this room, why would I give it to you for free? And honestly, like, not even that, in the aspect of, bro, in reality, if you have a buzz big enough to be on the radio, they come and get you. If you can fill a building, not one of these little rinky-dink buildings that we call a club, but like a real club, like Visions back in the day, or something like that on a consistent basis, off your name, not off something else, bro, you will be on the radio. Ask them people who I named earlier. Ask Ruck. Ask Jerry and them. Like, bro, they grinded for years, bro. I remember, I ain't gonna say bro name and point him out, but I remember bro used to get on his grind, to do what he had to do to get the money so he could be in the places where he needed to be, to see these people. Say he finally got in that situation and bro took off. Ever since then, bro ain't sat down. Like, bro, if you say bro name in pretty much any room, it be artists that are only popping on their side of town. In reality, when you go to these showcases, nobody's there except the artists and their fans. And after they get off the stage, the people who own out there, they leave. At the end of the day, bro. At the end of the day,
we got our next caller.
yeah,
CP.
but at the end of the day, we as a community don't support local artists, and we expect the radio who get paid to play music to support them. It's crazy.
Hey, what's good? Next on Deck Unsigned Radio Live, man. You politicking with PREZZ right now. Who I got on the line, man?
My name is Shay.
Shay?
Yes. So, well, first of all, I would like to hear more about what she has to say because I feel like she hasn't, gotten a chance to really speak. But I do want to make a comment on the radios. I know I heard him make a statement saying that there have been like things like car shows. We used to have 102 Jams Fest and everything, and I've never seen any local artists at those. I've also seen local artists get played on the radio, but it's never during the day. It's at 2 o'clock in the morning, and when they do play them, they're either dead or it has nothing relevant to do when they're alive. Like, they have to literally die to get their songs played on the radio. And then they still don't even have 1 million views on YouTube like the other artists that they're playing.
Yes.
So it's not all about the radio. It's not about radio plays. It's just about the local support. Like, there's no support. Why would I pay you $50 now out of the blue to help me, give me some tips and tricks when you could have been helping me?
Can you hear me? Can you hear me, love?
Yes, ma'am.
Can you hear me, love?
Yes, ma'am.
Can you hear me, love?
Yes, I can hear you.
You know Rick Ruckus? Have you heard of him?
I know Rick Ruckus.
You know Kenny Cocaine? Do you know Kenny Cocaine? Have you heard of Lido Bands? I'm naming these people because they from Winston and they not dead and they've been on the radio.
Been on, but are they still on?
They're not still on the radio because they still don't have the buzz that they used to have. The radio is not for breaking artists. The radio is for artists that are already on.
Hype beast.
No.
But
Artists that are already on.
It doesn't boil down to the radio plays, and I think that's
Right. But everybody keep talking about the radio.
No. I was
They
saying that. I
support
wasn't
you.
talking about the radio.
To the radio plays. She's talking about support, period.
And
It
they
should take
do
2 minutes
things for
out the
artists,
day
right?
To say, hey, this person has an album dropper.
If they fuck
There's
with
a
you,
showcase on this
they
street,
don't
and it's
fuck
not
with
about
them,
the
though.
promotion. Like, as a radio personality and communications, you need to be up on things that's happening in your community too. It shouldn't always be about.
They pull
this
up to
person
some of these
paying
events though in real life.
$1,000 to mention them. Like,
They're not paying thousands of dollars to mention them
He
though.
scrolled through Instagram comments to see what she said. So why can't he scroll through Instagram to see more information about local showcases?
Because that's not his job.
I think that's what she's referring to.
But his job is to be a comedian.
it don't matter. Give a little more. That's all we're
What
asking
for? What do y'all give
To
him?
support your local
Miss
artists.
Shay, man, thank you for calling in, man. Thank you for politicking with PREZZ.
That's
Hold
not
on.
their job, is all I'm saying. I get what y'all saying, and I admit that, like, okay, it would be cool if they did that. I in the past felt like they should do stuff more like on some Breakfast Club type level, like they bring people on a local level. I feel like they should do that, but I also understand that why would they do that as a business? What benefit does it have to them?
Okay, and I can answer that question. Can I answer that
you?
question?
Yes,
I
Lord.
can, actually. I can. So, how that would benefit them is if you bring in and you provide a platform, even if it's just 30 minutes out your day, maybe even an hour.
Do you know how much that
Just,
costs?
but can I finish though?
Go
Can I
ahead,
finish, though?
go.
So if you give artists a platform, even if it's just a small amount of time, to kind of network a little bit, rap, like hip hop, making music is more than just writing rhymes to a beat. Like, there's a lot of different aspects to it. So you got the people, you got the rappers, then you got the producers, then you got sound engineers, you got people that make cover art, you got people that shoot music videos, you got people that edit. Like come on now, there's a whole lot of different things that contribute to making music. So if you give them a place to network, one, you're boosting how many people are actually listening to your music or your
Thank
radio.
God for Next on Deck.
But like,
Go ahead, I'm listening.
it's like not only that, but like, I feel like it's a win-win. Like, you're giving people the opportunity to network. You're giving them that support that they're craving from you, because nobody feels like they're getting it unless you mess with it. If you like the radio and the radio likes you, but like,
If you're a listener.
yeah,
Like, not if you're not an artist, if you're a listener, they're providing service to listeners, not artists. But my whole thing with what you're saying, like, I get it. I understand what you're saying, but like I just don't feel like it's their job to do so. And at the end of the day, even if they did that, they did make it or break it. You think they stopped make it or break it because it had high ratings? They stopped doing that stuff because their ratings are low. It's not making them money. Nobody wants to advertise during that time. They get paid by advertisement. They don't do it because it doesn't get, the ratings get lower. You think if they played regular artists and then the ratings were higher, they would stop doing it and they get paid by ratings? People don't have a big enough following and they feel like they do because their friends boost them up and people are not honest in their face. At the end of the day, if you had the buzz to be on the radio, they would put you on the radio, especially if you're a local artist, because they are really in the city for real. They pop up at these things. I know they pop up because I see them and I know them in real life. They talk to me. I see B-Dot out. I see Drinking out. I see Roxy out. I see them in public. They don't be hiding. They be out. People just don't really know what these people other than maybe B-Dot or Roxy and Drinks look like. They don't know what these other the people that they send out to the little scenes to do. Hey bro, go check out what's going on there. Y'all don't know them people. Y'all only know what the people in the front look like. If the white man or if the black lady that I can't remember her, I can't recall her name, but it's a black lady and she's not a little person in 102 Jams, but I see her in Beauty World all the time. Like, they be out and they be in events. When the events happen, they be there. People just don't know who they are and they're not trying to be seen because it's not their job to do this. They're just looking for people who move the crowd. And when you move the crowd, they send them people at you. People just feel like they're moving the crowd because when you in the area, they gonna support you. And they gonna be on your team when you saying, yeah, 102 Jams, they trash, they don't support local artists. But when you're not around, they're not playing your music. They're not sharing your music with other people. They're not doing that stuff for real. We think they are, but they really not. At the end of the day, all the artists that I know, we can go anywhere and you play their music and they gonna know their name. They done been on the radio other than Marco and maybe SHII. I think SHII even been on the radio. I don't know. SHII should have been on. If SHII ain't been on the radio, she should be on the radio. Because SHII got them numbers. SHII the only person that I know that got them numbers like that ain't been on the radio. If she ain't been on the radio, but at the same time, SHII go viral off these videos and she be talking real crazy. I don't know what her stuff is like to where if she got a clean version or not. But I just feel like people think they deserve to be on the radio and they don't yet. I 100% understand you saying it's not about the radio, but when we saying the industry or what they can do for you, the radio really is just the radio.
I'm not talking about what they can do for me. I'm talking about what
you,
they can
period.
do for us as a
like
whole.
The community.
My concern, like what I want to see, like at the end of all of this, is I want to see local artists feel like they feel some kind of level of importance. Like, and it's sad, honestly, like how many people came to me today. Like, I'm so glad that, you know, you said what you said because a lot of people feel this way. Like, I had people from Greensboro hitting me up on the same energy I was on. I had people from Charlotte hitting me up on the same energy I was on. So obviously, if there's a whole lot of people feeling this way, then there's more than likely a problem. If it's just one or two of us, cool, I can play devil's advocate.
My love, maybe y'all all have the same misunderstanding of the music industry.
I ain't gonna tell you no lie. I know exactly what it is, right?
That they have the same misunderstanding she does.
No, there's a gap. Like, remember,
that's what he trying to provide. The gap.
Right. Now,
that's all I'm saying. Everything she asking for, he gonna give you. And
outside of the information, there's a missing link as far as a role that can be facilitated. That somebody should
That's
step
what
in.
make it the music industry.
That somebody should step in and take control over, seize, hone, and capitalize.
You want an easy button.
No. I'm saying we just did the same thing that she's asking for here at Next on Deck. Now, what I'm going to say is this.
They let people come on the radio and talk, and they let people call in and talk all the time.
You're missing me.
Okay.
What I'm trying to say is there's levels to it.
Is it? Yeah, I mean, you're right. There are levels. But you feel like her being right here, right now. Honestly, yes. like, wait, time out. Let me finish my sentence. Yeah, look, you feel like her being right here, right now. Other than
you saying
listen, time out. No. Other than if she had gotten this situation and her being who she is right now, her coming on here is more beneficial to her career than her being able to call into the radio station and say, hey, yo, my name is such, 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 such. I do this, and be heard to millions of people.
No, that's not what I'm saying.
Oh, okay. That's what I'm saying. They give that opportunity.
Now, what I'm saying is
they give that
what
one.
I'm saying is this shit is like going up the steps, and there is levels
For
to
sure.
this shit.
Absolutely.
I'm saying this is a stop.
Yeah,
that
no,
a
no,
lot
no.
of artists.
This could turn into more than the spot.
What I'm saying is
This
is the first step before you start talking to your FM radio stations.
For sure.
You need to tap into your local podcast. You guys,
For sure.
Next on Deck has been here for 2 years. You feel me? And it's not your guys' fault. You feel me?
Local artists don't support local industry, local people in the music industry.
Do I need to pull up the receipts?
I ain't
Like-
talking about you, love. We're not talking
No,
about you
I'm
specifically.
not talking
for
about
sure.
like
Receipts.
local artists. The receipts of multiple people feeling
No.
disrespected.
No. We
Listen,
understand that people
we-
feel disrespected, but
we've been working in the market for a minute.
Yeah,
So
I feel like
why
it comes
are
from a
we-
misunderstanding.
So why are we acting
Let me
like
get
there's
these-
not a
hold
problem
on.
within our local radio?
Let me get these before
Because
we
the
close.
problem is
We
that
got 3 minutes.
that artists misunderstand
All right, guys,
the radio
listen,
and what they're supposed
we got
to do for
3
you.
minutes before we got to close out. We can come back for a part 2
I
if
don't-
you guys
I'm
feel
good.
like
I don't
it.
have
Now, but
problem.
look, what I'm saying is this. I'm saying, listen, there are steps to it. Before you can goddamn lock down your state, you got to lock down your city. Before you lock down your city, you got to lock down your region. You got to talk to your media host. You got to get into your personalities. You got to dig into those personalities. You got to figure out which camps are moving, which camps are shaking, what teams have things for artists like that. Once you guys take those steps, then you guys can get into the ring of where they're trying to go, which is to take everybody to radio. You feel me?
Or mainstream. Like when I say
Ma-
radio,
yeah,
I don't
yeah.
mean radio. I mean mainstream.
To a point where we can
mean
survive
industry for
and make
real.
income off of our music. We want to the game plan should be able to make money off of our music.
Yeah, like, I
and make
been
a
saying
living.
radio, but I mean mainstream.
That's what we mean.
Yeah,
Just being able to
mainstream.
survive and make a profit in the industry. There are steps. And honestly, without those steps being taken, it is impossible. What I'm gonna say for all the artists that's tuned in today, man, if you don't know those steps, find a Next on Deck somewhere in your community, somewhere in your neighborhood, somewhere. If it's not Next on Deck, find a community where there are groups of people where they're all on different platforms, different levels of it, seeing different phases, coming in on different phases, and can exchange information.
Clubhouse is a beautiful thing,
and
guys.
it's exactly certain things.
Clubhouse is a beautiful thing.
Every night at 8 p.m. we go live right here, man.
Right here.
And we can see if your music isn't a 10 here, if the
Feel me?
community here from all across the world doesn't give it a 10,
Feel me?
it's probably not radio material. Now,
Feel
what we
me?
do here is we give out feedback. That feedback allows you to take that track, go back in, tweak it up, so you can make sure that no matter what, it's not the music that's not getting you there. Maybe your next step now is your network.
Network. That
feel me?
$50 was worth the network.
Now, once again, this is Next on Deck Unsigned Radio Live. This is my brother CP the God, man. You feel me? A.K.A. Teron Paul, A.K.A. God Brothers. You hear me?
You
This is
know.
also the
All
co-host
that
of
big
Politicking
stupid
with PREZZ, man. And today's special guest, man, my South Florida mommy, man.
You gotta say it how you
Fight
saying
right.
it.
Fight
Yeah.
right.
Yeah. Say it
Fight right.
again.
You hear me?
Fight right.
Hey, listen,
Hey.
if you have not checked out that track, man, not to promote beef or disses, but to make sure that we do promote our artists, because each one of those streams
Hey, I
count.
got more tracks out than just the digital.
Okay, so
Yeah.
where can they find you
Go get
at?
them Tuesday.
Where can they tap into you?
So I am on all streaming not platforms.
Not the platforms.
Not the
Yeah.
platforms, baby. Not the flats.
Put them heels on.
Period. What you look like out here?
That's
Flat.
my
I am on all streaming platforms. I have 2 projects out right now. I am working on an EP, which should be out by the end of July. And I am dropping a surprise track on Facebook tonight at, I say 10 p.m., but it'll probably be like 11 when I feel like it. In between 10, in between 10 and 11, somewhere in there, you feel me? I got 3 kids, so,
That's
so
real.
when I can get it in. But I'm dropping a surprise track.
Make sure you send it in tonight
Just,
so I can play it too
absolutely.
tonight.
Well, I sent in one of my tracks.
Oh, we probably got stuck, jammed up.
Yeah, it's about to say. 'Cause I was
Alright.
like, dang, where
My
I go?
bad,
It's
bad.
cool. It happens. It happens.
They be going
But
through
yeah,
it up here.
I got more than just the diss track. I'm not saying don't listen to the diss track. I'm not
Yeah.
promoting my diss track. I'm not promoting my diss track. I'm just
Gotcha.
saying, like, you know, it's there, but
If
so
you
is
see
other.
it.
If you haven't
just
seen
so
it.
happen-
and run across
Hey,
that.
like if you slip and fall and just so happen to fall into my diss track, like
Up there. Ain't it? Look, that
just saying,
motherfucker up
like,
there. It's there.
Hey,
I mean,
I want something to be in this bottle so bad.
what's your IG? Where can
oh, My
you got
IG
one
is
on it,
fire.raya._.
Hey, CP, what's your IG, baby?
At Teron Paul. Everything is at Teron Paul. TUERONPAUL. At Teron Paul.
Hey, next on deck unsigned. Spell
Yeah,
spell out your
spell
IG.
your-
Yeah,
spell
I
that
probably should've-
I
It's
can't say it.
FIYA
You know you from Florida.
dot R. Damn, I can't spell. FIYA.RIAH._. Fire right.
Fire right.
Like,
Hey,
damn.
listen, man. Next on deck unsigned Radio Live, man. Hey, on behalf of me, my co-host, and the Skybox himself, man. Y'all already know what to say when you see me, man. We love y'all. Good night, man. We out here.
Play my shit, Prez.
I got you. Be tuned in.